Hello everyone, welcome back to the Planet Crafter. And if you hear Copper breaking the house, he's doing that too. He's having a treat. We've been outside playing and now he's just having a treat. And he dropped it in the floor. He's struggling. So today we have a couple of things going on. We have a new teleporter set up. It is down, let's see, it's down at the obsidian area because we are struggling to get some obsidian. It is, let's see, where even is obsidian on the map? Like over here, I think, is where the teleporter set up. So we have that going on. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, we've searched this crash site. We have searched this one. We have searched this big one down here. We've searched the one up here. There is this new area of the map that we've not been to yet. But today we do have something nice and different set up. And I want to take you guys for a little exploration trip. Let's say that. We are going to be scanning for some distant wrecks if we've not already. We have not. So we want to do that. And we want to go to one that's fairly easy, because it'll be our first time out, and I want to make sure that we have everything we need. So we need 1 blue, 1 purple, and 3 pink. These are the crystals that we get from the cosmic crystal. 1 purple, I think. 1 blue, I think. And 3 pink. I want to say that sounds right, guys. I do. So we're going to attempt to see if that's proper and right or not. So yes, we can open either of these. We can open a 1 difficulty or a 2 difficulty. I would imagine the 2 difficulty would give us a bit more resources for the same amount of crystal or quartz, sorry. So why not just open that one? And I know it's yucky, so we're not going to leave right this second because we still need to get a few things done here. We're going to have to take some food with us, which is fine. I don't mind grabbing, let's say, 3 food. And I don't know if this is going to be a dry planet, meaning that there's no water there. But we do have some water down here that we can grab, hopefully. So I do want to do that as well. So we're just going to take some things with us. We can always come back here, guys, and go back. It's not that big of a deal. We have water. I'm not going to take all of this. I don't feel the need for it all. Let's just see what we have over here. Can we craft one of these fusion energy cells? I don't know why that's like going crazy, but it is. So let's just take one of these. Let's take a couple of flares, not many. We only have 3 anyway, so let's just take 2. And then let's take a circuit board along with a couple of super alloy. And then that will allow us to craft ourselves one of these nicer tier 2 lockers so we can store a bit more stuff there. So I think we might have everything we need. I hope so anyway, because let's just take a nice little screenshot of this area. Let's see, what do we have to do to get that going? Lovely. And then we have that done. So let's get this going, and then let's just go through here. Okay, hopefully we have what we... Ooh, this is beautiful, guys. Beautiful. I've not been to this one yet. So I have been to a couple, but I've not been to this particular... Oh, it's lovely here, isn't it? Tell me this isn't gorgeous. Wow, it's lovely here. Beautiful place. Super excited about this as well. Let's just... Okay, I assume that's part of our wreckage over there. So, and of course you can hear Copper just crunching away on his treat. That's okay. Not that big of a deal. He's not disturbing me at all. I can concentrate just fine while he is having his little noon snack. Okay, so there's our wreck. There's a crate just over here, which is pretty typical to find some of these crates. So if we had 2 more super alloy, we could definitely craft another one of these better storage lockers. So what we're going to do because we have the ability to do it, is we're going to craft this foundation here. And then there's a, like, I don't know what that is, a larva here. But that's okay. We don't need that. Let's get this tier 2 storage right here. And then I'm just going to throw everything in here with the exceptions of maybe 2 of these flowers. So, yeah, I think that'll be fine. And then let's get our light on while we're heading in here. I also need to grab our fusion energy cell thing. What's it called? Yep, that's exactly what it's called. I actually needed to grab that as well. So let's just get in here. Someone gave me a tip about going like right to left or left to right. And they said that I shouldn't miss any loot by doing that. I'm not quite sure if that's the case or not, but they did say that. So I would assume this opens at some point to allow me to get some more loot. So let's just go. Okay, so there's a ton of stuff and I'm already getting anxiety, guys. So I'm just going to have to do what works for me. I really do struggle in these. So in these particular things, you'll find a lot of Terra tokens in these packages or whatever this is called. And you can just instantly use those. You don't have to worry so much about taking them home or anything like that. You just, go ahead and use those. Let's just delete you. Okay, Copper's having a drink now, guys. He's being super noisy, but hopefully he'll get settled down in just a bit. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways to go in here as well. Okay, so let's just go. So we've not searched this one. So here's like 100, 1,000, and 500. So 1,600 Terra tokens there in that particular chest, which isn't bad. Okay. So that's the way I need to go. I'm just going to use another of these flyers. And then let's go this direction and delete you so we can actually see what's going on in here. And inside these wrecks, if I'm not mistaken, here's another 100 Terra tokens. You can delete certain things like these chairs and tables and all of that. And it will actually give you, if you don't already know them, it'll give you the blueprint. So this is a light box blueprint. I did delete the table. I didn't need the iron from it. But it will allow you to craft these things back at your base. Okay. So like if I needed more iron, I could just disassemble all these tables. I don't need more iron. A couple of things there. I need to actually get rid of some of the iron that I do have already. Okay. So we have that going. What are you? A trash can? Let's drop some of this iron and then I'm just going to grab the blueprint for the trash can. Okay, so we can actually go upstairs here if we need to right away, but we don't necessarily need to do that. We need to focus on getting back outside as well and getting some of this loot dropped off desperately. Another 100 Terra tokens there. I'm just going to see if I can trade some of the stuff out in one of these crates for some iron that I don't need, because I don't need any of this iron. I have more than I know what to do with back at the base, and I don't need it right now. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Let's see if we can take some stuff from here. There's a lot of stuff that we need to take. Okay, another Terra token here. Let's just drop some flyers off in here and take some of this stuff outside because I actually want to keep some of the flyers on me. I don't need all of these, of course. But I really need to get rid of some of this stuff outside. Okay, so let's just head back out. Let's try to find the way we came in. This particular part anyway. I think we go this direction. I see the green or the yellow. So that lets me know the direction I need to go. And then you let me know that I'm going this direction. And we are outside again. And then we can drop all of this stuff in here. And I will potentially have to make several trips back here just to get all of the loot because I don't want to take all of this stuff or leave any of it behind. I want to take it all with me, but I won't be able to carry all of it at once. So I'm definitely going to have to make a couple of trips for that. I left some flowers in here, so that's lovely of me. Very thoughtful. Let's go this direction if I'm not mistaken. Seems pretty empty this direction, so potentially the right way. Or maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. And then let's check you for the iron. We didn't need to keep all of that on us. There's my flowers. Lovely. Okay, so I don't see anything else to search in here. Cannot disassemble anything in here. Sometimes you can find posters and things in here as well. So that would be nice to be able to find those. Okay, so we need to go. Okay, that will open when I get the thing placed. So I'm going to have to do another like little run through when I get the fusion energy cell placed because there's lots of places that I would assume would open. Deleting the cups is not going to do very much, if anything. So let's head upstairs now. And I'm not quite sure exactly what all we're going to find in here. But we can take this little guy with us, and we're going to do that. We can disassemble the countertop, which is fine. And that will give us a blueprint for that as well. I'm just going to drop all of this iron. I do not need it. And then this will do the fridge. And then the cooking station we already have. The big table, we already know that. What are you? A deconstruct faucet and the trash can. And I'm going to deconstruct both of these because it did give me some more super alloy, which is nice. And that way, if I need it outside, I can just, you know, use that. I don't have to worry about running out of storage room. I can take everything with the exceptions of this iron. I don't need it. I don't need the magnesium. I don't need the silicone. I don't need any of that stuff. So let's just drop you, and I don't need this methane cartridge. Water's nice. I should have brought some food in with me, but I'm going to leave that because I don't need it. Okay, so what do we got else that we can grab in here? Very little. A cup. We don't need a cup. Okay, so let's get back outside, drop off this stuff, get our fusion energy cell because we need it. But first, let's just see if there's anything else on the way we can grab. Let's just leave that hanging out just there for just a moment. Okay, let's not go that direction just yet. And then this one is blocked as well, but I think if I'm seeing things properly, it just ends right here with an access card. Okay. So we're getting somewhere. We're doing stuff. Let's go this way, back outside. Loving it. Beautiful area, guys. This place is gorgeous. Love this. We're going to look around a bit out here as well before we just decide, you know what, we're done here. We're definitely going to look around. I don't have a circuit board, do I? I do have one. Okay, let's just do another of you guys. Just because we need the room for it. We need the room for loot. Let's have a bit of food before we head in. Top ourselves up with water. Let's grab that fusion energy cell. We need that. And then let's head... Ooh, my access card. I need that as well. My hand is itching like crazy today, guys. I don't know what's going on with that. It's not dry skin because I use a ton of lotion on my hands. So I'm not sure. I'm just itching pretty heavily today. Maybe having an allergic reaction to something. I'm not sure. Okay, so we started this direction and we decided that way is empty because we got our access card from that direction. So let's just go down this direction. We are going to be dropping all of this iron. We don't need it on us because, you know, we don't need this much iron. We don't have any room for it back at the base anyway. we would just be taking it home and sticking it in a shredder that really isn't benefiting us at all. But let's just drop you. Get rid of all of that iron that we don't need. I think we're stuck on it. As a matter of fact. Okay, and then you are legless frog eggs. We're going to be taking you home because we have a place for you. Definitely. Ooh, this looks interesting. Let's see what's down this way first. Okay, nothing. So this will open, I would imagine, at some point. Somehow. I'm not sure, guys. We have an access card to something. Maybe we don't need the access card. I don't know. Ooh, trade rocket multiplier. Insert this fuse into an optimizer to increase the speed of nearby space trade rockets. Oh, I didn't even realize we could have more than one, so we wouldn't have to wait on the single one to come back. Okay, I didn't realize that. Let's take that as well. I'm just going to throw this iron in there. We don't need it. Okay. So I'm not quite sure if we've missed something. Because I would imagine that this would have opened. But maybe we've missed a direction we needed to go. Okay, so let's go. I see the green, that direction. This is empty. And then all that was over here is this that we got earlier. Okay, let's go. So this, I would imagine, would have opened when we placed the fusion energy cell into something. I feel like we've missed something. I very much feel like we've missed something. You are not empty, and I would not have left this particular loot behind. Okay, definitely not prepared for that. Okay, we've not been in here either yet. Let's drop this iron. I don't think we found any explosives. I may have to go home and grab some. Okay, I'm assuming this is a truck that has not been completely built yet. It is. There's tires laying everywhere. I don't know what would have given that away. All of these tires, I would imagine. Okay, some space suits and a glass table. That's lovely. Let's just drop the iron and the cobalt for that. We don't need it. And then let's see what we've got over here. A library, or what I would consider a bookcase. And then there's a way over that direction. So let's go. Let's drop a flyer just here. And then let's go over this direction. All the way around. And then let's see what we've got over here. Lots more loot, which is fine. I've already deconstructed one of those, so that's not a big deal. Okay, let's get rid of this iron again. Okay, and then let's go back downstairs here. Okay, okay, okay. Well, we're getting there. Okay, now it's getting a bit scary, guys. Let's just place you in there. Okay, let's just see which direction we need to go. I mean, it's obvious there's no way to turn here, but go up the stairs. So let's go over here. And there's no way to go here. We have to go this direction. I'm just going to leave those two crates for now, because I might end up needing to come back here several times. Let's see if there's any explosives. Lovely. Let's do that. Let's put some of you guys away in here. What else can we stick in here? You and potentially you. So let's just see if we can open this area up. I had another explosive right there. I didn't even realize. Okay, and then let's try to trigger it. hide over here. Okay, so let's continue going this direction. And this is where we need our access card. It's a good thing we did bring that in with us. Okay. We definitely don't have the carrying capacity for this. Okay. Lovely. What are you? Production multiplier fuse? I'm going to trade most of those for the energy ones, because we had to use 2 of those to craft the teleporter. The portal? The portal. That's what we needed. A blueprint that we're not too concerned about. Let's just see what's over here. Some more Terra tokens. Lovely. Not complaining. Some stuff we don't necessarily need, like a Pestera seed. We don't need that. Tusca seed. We don't need that. But I am going to take it with us because they're mine and I want them. More Terra tokens. Another trade rocket multiplier. Not complaining about that. This stuff is a bit later. It's in the DNA sequencer and all of that stuff. So we don't have that particular stuff yet. Now we're going to have to backtrack a bit and let's just see what's going on here. Okay, so I'm just going to grab everything that I have on me. I'm going to take it outside. I'm going to get back in here. I am going to take all this loot outside, and then we should pick things back up in here. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. Okay, guys, we are outside. We have a lot of loot. I am actually, both of these are actually full, and I'm actually just running out of room. So let's just have a little look around out here for just a moment to see if there's anything, any other crates out here. And then I want to go all the way to the bottom down here and kind of see what's going on out here because it's beautiful. And then we're going to take a massive load of this stuff back to the base. I need to grab another super alloy or 2 just because we are running completely out of room. And there's just no way that I can keep going with no room to loot. Okay, let's just see what's going on over here. Nothing? This is gorgeous, guys. This is absolutely beautiful. I've not been to this one before, and I am amazed at the detail and the work that goes into this game. Every single time I play it, I just fall more in love with this game. I absolutely love it. It's a gorgeous game. It really is. This is probably the prettiest planet that I've been to, and all of the planets that I've been to. Even like in my private games, guys, this is actually the prettiest one that I've been to. I have not been to another one that looked this pretty. Okay, so there's always a marker to show where the teleporter is, and I'm very, very thankful that there is. Because it probably would get very confusing if not. So I'm just going to run over to our little storage lockers and grab a entire load of things that I can just quickly run back to the base with, because I don't need all of this stuff here. I actually don't need most of it here. I would really love to be able to take all of these extra crystals and things back home. So I'm going to grab those first. And then I'm going to grab like stuff that we don't have already, like the genetic stuff. We have these guys. We need the crystal. I'm just going to grab all of those. Let's leave these guys behind for now because it's not that big of a deal to have it here. Let's see what we've got over here that we can grab really, really quickly. I'm going to take this little snoober back home. Snobber. I don't know how to pronounce that. Snoober. Seems right. And then I'm going to take all of these trade rocket stuff and just the greatest loot first. These rockets aren't bad. And then we have these guys that we can take home, but I want to leave these because we're going to need them. I'm going to take this yellow one because we don't have a lot of that. And then I'm going to take the super alloy rods. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run home really, really quick. I'm going to take what I can, a full inventory of stuff, I am going to leave this one explosive here. And then I'm going to grab another couple, maybe, of super alloy. And then we're going to get right back here and pick up looting right where we left off. Okay, so we have 2 more of these containers out here. We've been home. We've dropped off 1 load of loot so far. And this did exactly what I expected it to do, guys. It did open up several new doors in here. So I'm just going to try to loot those as well, so we don't forget about those. I'm just going to use the trade, the Terra tokens first. I'm just going to use those up because why not? And then let's see. I need to go that direction, but I'm pretty sure there's a couple of places over here, if I remember correctly, that would or should have opened to allow me to loot them. I don't remember exactly where they were, though. I think right here. Okay, 100, 2, 3, 4, 500. I don't mind that at all. That is not bad. Okay, let's just go all the way down here, and then there was nothing there. So this is a dead end. We've got all the loot from there. This also has one of those. So 500 and 100, 600, and then there's another access card here. If I remember correctly, in the patch notes of the last update of this game, the developer left a note saying that there were going to be extra access cards, so you could potentially have extra if you needed them or whatever the case may have been with those. But I don't mind having extra of those because sometimes you might miss one, or you might miss a section of the ship that needs to be looted, and then you lose out on your access card. So we need to go. So this is where we came from, guys. This is where we found all of our other loot. We need to go down this direction. So I'm going to drop a flyer like right here, just so we know where we need to go, because when we destroy this, it's going to make it look relatively the same as everywhere else. And then I want to trigger that and back way up. Okay. And then let's see what we've got down this direction. Probably not going to be a ton. I would imagine we're about finished with this particular ship. Because I wouldn't think a tier 2 would have a ton of stuff. That's pretty neat. Glass roof there. That's lovely. Don't mind that. Okay, let's just see what we've got going on in here. I don't particularly see anything worth coming in here for. So I'm not sure what the deal was with this particular area. I mean, I guess we could see this, but, you know, I don't really see a point in that. Honestly. I mean, I guess there may have been a crate down here. I don't know. I don't even remember if there was a crate down that direction or not. So I don't think there was anything else over that direction that needed to be opened. So we've gotten all the loot that direction. Let's go back up here and see if there was anything up here. Yeah, a crate just in here with some space food, and we do need some food. So why not? Let's just eat both of these. Seems reasonable enough. Some wheat seeds. I'm not going to pass those up. Those are expensive. Let's grab these tokens first. Let's just drop the iron here. I just want to make sure that all of these are empty. Okay, a bean seed. So we've been up here already, guys. I knew that we'd already been up here. But I knew that there was a chance that using the fusion energy cell and turning on the power here in the ship, that it would allow a couple of these doors to open. And I'm glad that we checked all that out, because it did open some new places. I don't know if we've been in here yet. We have, which means we've also been, we've got everything, if I'm not mistaken. So I think we've looted that entire ship, guys, and I am very impressed with the amount of loot from that, and it wasn't very difficult. Um, so I'm gonna just show you guys the loot that we have. I'm gonna spend a few days, probably in-game days, not actual days, just going back and forth, taking all this loot home. If you would like to see all of it, this is where, you know, everything that we've gotten, other than the stuff that I've already taken home with me. So there's that. I did bring enough stuff to craft way too many of these containers, but it never hurts to have extra, right? So let's just grab this one and delete this container so we know it's completely empty. Let's just start grabbing all this stuff and taking it home, guys. And I am going to end this episode here because it's just going to be me flying back and forth and ending, you know, taking this loot and stuff home. But I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.